Hello, a very warm welcome to today's session. In the previous session, we have discussed about the proton-neutron theory, and we have found out that a nucleus consists of protons and neutrons. So we already know the composition of the nucleus. In today's session, we'll be discussing about the properties of the nucleus. Nucleus and the what is the size of the nucleus? What is the charge of the nucleus? What about the density and the mass of the nucleus? Will that have a spin? ಈ ಥರ ಹಲವಾರು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಸೆಷನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸಿಂಗ್ ಮೋರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಜನರಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್. I have divided this into two sessions. In this session, I'll be discussing 4 properties of the nucleus. The next 4 properties will be dealt in the next session. Today, we'll be discussing about charge of the nucleus, mass of the nucleus, density of the nucleus, and also the radius of the nucleus. Coming to the charge of the nucleus, it is obvious that nucleus is made up of protons and neutrons, out of which protons are electrically charged and neutrons are electrically neutral. Therefore, the charge of the nucleus is obviously because of the protons. So, the charge of the nucleus is basically due to the protons which are present inside the nucleus. Any atom with atomic number Z and mass number A will have Z number of proton. Therefore, the charge of the nucleus will be equal to Z into each proton will carry a charge of E, which is given by plus 1.6 into 10 power of minus 19 coulomb. Therefore, the total charge of the nucleus will be total number of protons into charge carried by each one of them, which is plus E. Now I can write the charge of the nucleus is plus Ze. Therefore, the nucleus has a charge of plus Ze as shown in the figure. Now coming to the mass of the nucleus. Obviously, the nucleus is made up of protons and neutrons. The mass of the nucleus, Mn, should be the sum of all the masses of protons and neutrons which are present inside the nucleus. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ Z ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೋಟಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ A minus Z ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದೆಮ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಮಾಸ್. ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ a nucleus with mass number A and atomic number Z will have Z number of protons, each of mass mp. Therefore, mass of all the protons is given by Z into mp. Plus, it will also have A minus Z number of neutrons. Each one will have a mass of Mn, where Mn is the mass of the neutron. Mp is the mass of proton. We can approximate this equation by saying that mass of the proton is almost equal to the mass of the neutron, which we can call as mass of the nucleon, where mass of the nucleon is given as 1 AMU. What is AMU? Atomic mass unit, which if I convert it into kg will give me a value of 1.67 into 10 power of minus 27 kg. We know that protons and neutrons can be called as nucleons. Therefore, every nucleon has a mass of 1.67 into 10 power of minus 27 kg. Using that approximation, I can rewrite this equation and simplify that as mass of the nucleus has A into mass of the nucleons. A into mass of the nucleon, where A is the total number of protons and neutrons which are present inside the nucleus. ರೈಟ್. ಇಡೀ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಪ್ರೋಟಾನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಾನ್ನ ಮಾಸ್ನ ಸಮೇಷನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೋಟಾನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಾನ್ ನಾವು ಎ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಪ್ರೋಟಾನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಾನ್ ಮಾಸ್ನ mn ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ, mass of the nucleus will come out to be A into mn. Now coming to the size or the radius of the nucleus. ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, Rutherford in his famous alpha particle scattering experiment showed that the size of any nucleus is of the order of 10 power of minus 14 to 10 power of minus 15 meter. The very famous alpha particle scattering experiment through the gold foil. ಈ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರದರ್ಫೋರ್ಡ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೀನ್ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಈ ರೇಂಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 10 power of minus 14 ಇಂದ 10 power of minus 15 ಮೀಟರ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ರು. ಈ ಸೈಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಇಡೀ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಸೈಜ್ಗೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ದ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನಿ ಆಟಮ್ will be of the order of 10 power of minus 10 meter ಅಥವಾ ಆಂಗ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಮ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So if we compare the two sizes of the nucleus with the atom itself, we see that the nucleus is about 10,000 times smaller than the nucleus. Right. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸೈಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ನ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋದು? We know the order, but what is the exact size of a nucleus? ಇದನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ let us consider few atoms. Say hydrogen, which is the smallest atom. Let us compare it with say the second atom, which is the second element, which is helium. We know that hydrogen is made up of one proton because Z is equal to 1 and A is also equal to 1. That means it has no proton. So the helium nucleus is just a proton. Now let us compare it with the nucleus of the helium. Helium has Z value 2 and A value 4. That means it has 2 protons and it has 2 neutrons. It is obvious that helium nucleus is of larger size compared to the hydrogen. Similarly, if I consider uranium 238, it will have 238 nucleons. Obviously, its size will be very, very large compared to the hydrogen. It is approximately 238 times larger than the hydrogen. Therefore, I can now say the size of the nucleus is proportionate to its A value or the mass number. If mass number is large, its radius will also be large. So, looking at this relationship between R and A, we can write an empirical formula for the size of the nucleus. Size of the nucleus ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಸ್ಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಶೇಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಸೈಜ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದಿ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ದ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 4/3 pi r³. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸೈಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಏನ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಇಟ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ r³. ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? A value ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. If A is more, if the mass number is more, the size of the nucleus is going to increase. Therefore, the size of the nucleus is also proportional to A. ಈ ಎರಡನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಂಪರಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನಂತ ಬರಿಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ R is directly proportional to A power of 1/3 ಅಥವಾ cube root of A. ಯಾಕೆ? The size of the nucleus is directly proportional to r³ and the size of the nucleus is also proportional to A. Therefore, r³ is directly proportional to A athwa R is directly proportional to A power of 1/3. So, in order to remove the proportionality, we have to write a constant. In this case, we write it as R0 A power of 1 by 3, where R naught is found to have a value which is 1.3 femtometer. So ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ R naught ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ಡಿಟರ್ಮೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ we have got the value of R naught has 1.3 into 10 power of minus 15 meter or 1.3 femtometer. So using this equation, we can find out the radius of any nucleus. So the size of the nucleus is given by the equation R is equal to R naught a power of 1 by 3, where R naught is equal to 1.3 femtometer. Topic is density of the nucleus. What is density? Density is nothing but the ratio of mass by volume. Right. In this case, we are talking about the nuclear density. Therefore, it will be the ratio of nuclear mass divided by nuclear volume. Just now, we found out that mass of the nucleus is given by A into mass of the nucleon. What about the nuclear volume? We know that every nucleus is spherical in shape. Therefore, we have to consider the volume of the sphere. Since the volume of the sphere is given by 4 by 3 pi r cube, where r is nothing but the radius of the nucleus. So, we can write this as 4 by 3 pi. What about the r cube? R cube is nothing but the radius. We know that radius of a nucleus is given by r, which is equal to r naught a power of 1 by 3. Therefore, in place of r naught, we'll write it as r naught a power of 1 by 3 whole cube. And all of this is a constant. Therefore, the volume of the nucleus is roughly equal to, or it is proportional to A. So using the same equation, we can find out what is the density of the nucleus. So density of the nucleus can now be written as A times of mass of the nucleons divided by 4 by 3 pi r naught cube into A. Here A and A gets cancelled out and rest of them are just constants, where Mn is nothing but the mass of the nucleon, which we just found out to be 1.66 into 10 power of minus 27 kg divided by 4 by 3 pi r naught. R naught, as we already know, has a value of 1.3 into 10 power of minus 15 meters. So this whole cube. Solving this, we'll get the value which is approximately 1.816 into 10 power of 17 kg per meter cube. So the density of the nucleus is of the order of 10 power of 17 kg per meter cube, which is a huge value. So nucleus is very, very dense material compared to the atom itself. So in today's class, we discussed about, so we found that the charge of the nucleus is plus Z into E, where E is nothing but plus 1.6 into 10 power of minus 19 coulomb. What about the mass? The mass of the nucleus was roughly taken as A into mass of the nucleon, where mass of the nucleon was taken to be 1.67 into 10 power of minus 27 kg. What about the density? We saw that the density of the nucleus is of the order of 1.8 into 10 power of 17 kg per meter cube. And we also found that the density of the nucleus is independent of the A value. So density does not depend on the mass number. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಪೀರಿಯಾಡಿಕ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ದು ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಫ್ 10 power of 17 kg per meter cube. So coming to the radius, we also found that the size of the nucleus can be calculated using the empirical formula R is equal to R naught A power of 1 by 3, where R naught is a constant which was taken to be 1.3 into 10 power of minus 15 meter or 1.3 femtometer. So that is about the 4 important properties of the nucleus. We'll discuss the next 4 important properties in the next class. Thank you.